So I just got home, well, not just right now, but over an hour ago. I left my house this morning at 8 something a.m. Took me about a little bit over half an hour to get to where I was going. I was there for an hour. I had moments where I felt a little nervous. Like the butterfly stomach feeling you get. Where I went, there was a lot of people. I had to sit down and listen to someone talking and stuff like that. But I was there for an hour. From what I was told, it might take up 2 hours, and it felt like I was in a classroom. Not like a high school classroom or middle school classroom. It felt like I was more in a college classroom, if that makes sense. But I was there for about an hour. Little bit of a nervousness, but other than that, I did fine. I took the freeway there to that place. Went on my own. There was traffic at the time I left, but after that, it's the same freeway where I used to take when I used to go to work. So but when I was going on the freeway, it brought me a lot of memories. Brought me memories when I used to work. So I decided to afterwards to go to where I used to work. The company, that we used to have 3 buildings. One is the headquarters. That building is still where it is now. And then the 2 buildings I used to work at the bigger one, and then there's a smaller one. I only stay at the smaller one a couple of times, and I only went to the bigger one because I was there most of the time. And brought me memories. The company moved. Both buildings moved, the bigger one and the small one, but the headquarters is still there. The other 2, they moved to a different state about 4.5 hours away. So if they didn't move, I most likely I would have went back to work. I think I'm ready to go back to work. I've been looking for a job. And actually getting a job is 2 different things. But I'm happy that I'm actually able to driving on freeway. When I started driving again, as soon as I get to a red light, which is about maybe 4 or 5 blocks away from my house, instantly my mind just like, oh my god, I'm going to panic. Oh my god, I'm panicking. I'm gonna be stuck. I'm trapped, and then after a couple of weeks, and then the anxiety about driving again slowly decreased, but it took some time. There was time it would come back, and then some time was gone. So lately, when I'm driving, it hasn't bothered me. I'm not driving my car yet, but I will be driving my car either sometime next month or in a month and a half from now, 2 months. But I will be driving my car again. I'm gonna. That's what my goal is. After I went to that place, went to where I used to work. I took the local streets back home, drove around downtown where I used to take the back roads when I felt like just taking my time to go home from work. Just driving. So it brought me a lot of memories. I've been sad for a couple of days with the thing with my daughter and her mom, but I finally was able to talk to my daughter yesterday on the phone for almost 2 hours. I told her that, this, I feel sad. Not depressed, but I was sad. It's not the same. Sad and depressed is two different things. Sad is where you feel pain and stuff, but you don't feel like you can't get off your bed. But I feel great. Going to that place, going to where I work, driving on the freeway, driving by downtown, driving on the streets where I used to go. I didn't really use my phone too much, like the video, because it was too hot. So I couldn't record anything, but I just took some pictures of downtown, but not much. But the last time I drove around downtown was, I think, either the end of last year or the beginning of this year. So it has been, I say, half a year, if not longer than half a year, since I drove around downtown where I live. But other than that, talking to my daughter again. I haven't seen my daughter for say about 4 days now. But she said she might drop by today. If she does, it'll be it might. But as long as she's talking to me, I can always FaceTime her. But I want her to see her grandma, grandpa. My parents miss her. Even though she's been only gone for less than a week. But without her being here, when I wake up and walk by her room and not seeing all her things there, it just makes me sad. But I kind of understand. But pain comes and go. But as long as I get to see her again, her mom said they will be back. Every month they're gonna come by. A couple of days in there they're gonna sleep over. But she has to help her mom with other stuff. So I understand, but at the same time, I was kind of upset why she didn't tell me. She had to tell my mom, and then my mom asked her, "Did you tell me?" She said no. Most likely his power can hear right now us talking. I wish I did, but it would have been better if she actually came and talked to me. But she has to help her family, and I have my family. But as long as she said she'll come back, stay with me a few days here and there and stuff. It might not feel the same like it used to, but I also understand she needs to see her family, But other than that, that's pretty much it for today, and I'm extremely happy. I told myself one day I'm gonna go back to work, where I used to work. I'm gonna drive on the freeway. I've been driving on the freeway for a couple of months now. And when I sat down, went to get something to eat, but I saw some homeless person sitting outside, and I decided just give the homeless person my food that I didn't touch. So, it felt great, just being able to do something, not think about myself. I don't really think about myself, but, just going to that place and just handing some homeless person something to eat, really lifted up my spirit, and, it and stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much it for today.